What's going on, Tamers? Welcome to DigiPod, the digital podcast. I'm your boy, Vanney, today in the studio with not only my boy, Dan, because he's here almost all the time, but we've also got the one, the only, the specialist of them all, East. East, what's going on?
How's it going? Thank you very much for having me. How to say this? I said this before the show, but I should probably say it now. I tell people that I'm really easy to get in touch with, and I want to say thank you to Vanney because I made it painfully difficult, even though that was true.
It wasn't that bad.
This has been like maybe a month in the making, I think it was, since you reached out to me.
Something like that, yep.
Yeah. I'll reply. I'm not the fastest replier, but I'll get there.
I mean, we appreciate it.
We've had people that ignore us, so it's all right.
Not throwing any shade.
No.
But, you know.
Throw some shade.
Have reached out to people who probably look at it. They're like, who are these guys? So we appreciate it. We appreciate it. For real.
Yeah, for sure.
So East said he is getting off of a kind of like flu-like symptom due to, was it the Evo? Not Evo. Was it Evo Cup?
Evo. Yes, I went to Evo Japan, which is a really big fighting game tournament, and the Evo specifically is notorious for whenever you go to this huge like event, you just get the flu. We call it the Ebola virus, and I'm definitely I definitely caught it this year. I should have worn a mask. Crazy. Look at me.
Look at me now, reveling in my own decisions.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was mandatory and we hated it, and now we're like, damn, we kind of need them now sometimes.
All right, so today it's all about East, but before we get into that topic, we're going to do the thing that we always do, and that's going to be locals. Did I go to locals this week, then?
Yes, sir.
I don't remember. All right, I went to locals this week.
Oh my god!
It feels like it was so long ago. I honestly don't remember.
You played.
I don't know what I played.
I don't know what you played.
I played Blue.
Oh, your bullshit you made.
I played my nice jank. I was really feeling the jank going into this locals. So about an hour before, I built Digimon Hexablau source strip control because it was called Hexablau Cope, and Dan was like, but you only played at 2. So then I was like, all right.
East, how can you name a deck as the main monster, but it's not the main monster is not even at a playset of it? I was like, you can't call it Hexablau if it's only at 2.
It's just not good enough.
It's not good.
Digimon is like really good. But, it's Hexablau Cope,
You had, I was all on board. You Digimon, yeah. And then you Hexablau, yeah. And then you hit me with control. I was like, oh, no, never mind.
I mean, it just did what it did. I mean, it just naturally stuns, right? Because it's like you strip all the sources and then they just so happen to get stunned. So it is technically controlled.
Yo, Dianamon's really... I already knew it was an insanely good card, especially very generic, but it's even better than I thought it was because as long as you attack, you can stun anything without any source, which is whoa. It's not even when you strip a source, stun your opponent's Digimon, or that's just the one Digivolving. No, you just get to stun every turn. And it's oh, cool. So if your opponent can't tuck source or can't raise, well, I guess we'll just keep, stunning you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think a lot of folks are really surprised. I had some friends in Singapore I tried out Grace Nova, and it's way better than I thought it was, actually.
Yeah.
I'm it's a pretty good deck for an EX set.
Yeah, I agree. It's a great deck. I can't wait to actually try to play. I didn't want to play it because I didn't want to play it without the Galgamon and the Agumon.
Makes sense.
This is what I hate about being over in our meta.
For a deck that's everybody's it's trash, but the amount of ways it can just gain memory and just do so much in one turn sometimes. It's I'll be playing against it because we have someone in our locals that's an avid Galaxy player, and he swears by the deck. And every time I play against it, I may not lose, but every time I'm playing, I'm just why are you still
fighting for your life?
Yeah. It's goes to game 3. I'm out here, trying to live and stuff. And he just all right, I'm gonna go into, the 4 and then bounce the 4 back, gain 2 memory, go to another 4, keep searching, and then like it just spirals. And I'm just like, why is this better than I think it is? And it really is.
Just die already.
Yeah, right. Like, can I just destroy that thing? Can I please just kill the line? And then Grace Nova comes like, oh, never mind. I regret that decision. I'm sorry. Please don't. Please don't.
Yeah, exactly. It's so funny. Yeah, it's what I hate being in over an R meta, because I'm like, I really want to play that deck, but knowing that we're getting 2 cards that make that deck infinitely better makes me not want to play that deck until we have those 2 cards. Yeah, that's what it is right now. I'm just like, I'll wait. I can wait. So that's where I'm at. That's what we played. Dianamon, Hexblow, Source Strip, blah, blah, blah. I almost won a game 1 against Shine. But, this is what you get for building a deck right before locals. Because sometimes you win the gamble building a deck right before a tournament, and sometimes you lose the gamble building a deck right before the tournament. This weekend we lost the gamble because I didn't know. I didn't know. I was like, "What's the right play? How do I which card should I go with?" I had like Snow Agumons and no Ice Armor Snow Agumon, not yet. Ice Armor soon. All of those shenanigans, it was like a combination of EX3 and whatever. I guess that Snow Agumon is from EX3. The new stuff from BT 14, I guess, with the
you don't know Otamamon and Gekkomon.
Yes, yeah, Otamamon and Gekkomon. Had like all of that stuff because I was trying to figure out like what worked and what was better. Definitely preferring like the Digievolution tax than the opponent's turn Source Strip, because they'll just delete you and then it doesn't even matter.
You die. Yeah, it's like, well,
yeah. I could have just had you taxed, So.
Like, evolve up, lose a source. Evolve up, lose a source. Yeah.
Yeah. So we learned. We went. I don't even know what I went. I think I
want to say
I had the buy
1 and 2 or 1 and 3.
That's what I feel like. I feel like my only win was the buy because I lost to something. And I don't know what else I lost to. All in all, if you couldn't tell, outside of the deck, it was a very unmemorable locals. So
yeah, clearly.
It was all a dream. And I only won the buy.
Won the buy. We take those wins.
That local did not exist in the brain.
It really didn't. So Dan, what did you do? I don't remember what you played.
I was 2-1. I was playing Dark Masters OmniZoo. I just love that deck. It's just so great. So it's a fun deck. I can't wait for BT16 for Vikemon and Grand Kawaga Aces. It's gonna be a fun time. And then when EX7, 6, whatever it is, comes out with Ultimate Chaosmon, just the DNA fuse, I'm gonna be on that deck for a while. But anyways,
+3 and piercing. Yeah. Okay.
It's dope. It's such an
let me
easy
just have like 4 keywords.
It's such an easy fit into that deck. It's like, oh, I have all the colors already. I'll just add Ultimate Chaos and add, 4 of the fusion cards. Call it a day, right? But
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Sec +3 is insane.
Yeah. Why are you doing 4 checks? 4 checks plus piercing too.
It's like Susanoo was like, all right, well, cool. Like we got to the end game. Like this is fine. I can understand this. But Ultimate Chaos Mon, like this probably just comes down to like turn 3 sometimes with certain decks. It's just like, Sec
so
+3, 16k piercing. Oh.
Yeah, for sure. I don't remember what
that
I played.
plus the partition.
What I played against.
And if they partition, but if they build into it with aces, they get the on-play effects when the aces come down from the partition. You're just like, all right, you got it, bro. Next round.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, and if you have
on aces in there, all right, yeah, that's cool. Whatever.
If you have like the Dark Masters to get their on-play effects too, to like pop or bounce or something, Digivolve too. When you think about it like that, yeah.
That is nasty. Yeah, pop like something that's not active or bottom deck.
Let's see what I played against.
I don't remember, honestly. You're not going to get me to remember. It was a dream.
Oh my God. Yeah, for real.
See, I'm not the only one.
I played Gino. I think he was playing Yellow Vaccine, right? Is that,
yeah, he was playing Vaccine. That was your longest game. That's where I was coaching
you were watching me.
You, and
you wasn't coaching me. You wasn't coaching me. Anyways.
I told you shouldn't have done 2 plays you did. That was
you
coaching.
You played Gino?
Yeah, our boy Gino.
Yeah, our boy Gino.
Oh wow! Whenever I go back to the States in during the holidays, there's a local player in my hometown named Gino. Like, there's no way you live in like, South Carolina, right?
No.
Okay. Different Gino. All right, cool.
Yeah.
We're up in good old Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, Northeast.
And who else I played? Oh my god, I really don't remember this locals at all. I just remember getting. Oh,
Yeah.
I play Shine. I know I played
traumatic
Shine.
experience
Shine.
being blocked in the region.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, it wasn't even that bad. The reason why I was so mad, I was annoyed because like, so I won round 1, whatever that was. I don't remember right now. Lost round 2 and then won round 3. The person that I beat in round 3 somehow got placed above me, and I got bumped down. I was like, "How's this even possible?" I was like, "All right, banned not BS." But yeah,
Dang.
it's a blur right now.
This man's still paying for Pokemon's crimes, even when he's not using the deck. That's crazy.
Oh, I used a Pokemon against someone. It was the most funniest thing because they were like, "I can't deal with this." All right, Mill 8, Mill 10, Mill 12 game.
Man, I hope you can kill this. Otherwise, you about to get real triggered.
Oh my god!
I wish you played the player that gets really upset whenever he gets milled out. That would have been a really funny experience.
No, the funniest is
It's always funny.
The funniest is like a game extends, and it just so happens sometimes I see both Mercy Mode and Apocalypse. It's like, all right, I'll put you 10 cards underneath, and then I'm gonna mill the 10 again later. Like, it just so happens to like it's just the way the game works sometimes, right? When you're playing that type of deck, you're playing a whole bunch of omnis. It's like, I need to pop things. Let's go Mercy Mode. Oh, I drew the 1 of Apocalypse. Well, I'll play for 3, and then I'll continue milling you at this point. So
hey
dumb.
man, here's some charity. All right, get rid of the other 10.
I gave you those cards back. It's not my fault. You couldn't have capitalized on getting those cards back. So now get milled out.
Yeah,
Merry
facts.
Christmas.
Oh
You
my
filthy
god.
scumbag.
Yeah, I'm dead. But yeah, how about you, East? You have a locals?
Yeah, so
Or did you go?
Or did you go?
Yeah, I did. Early, like on Monday. So I actually had during Evo, I had a friend from Korea who plays and organizes a lot of the Korean Digimon events in town, and so he took me out to the Korean events when I was there last October, I think it was, something like that. Basically, when it was cold, and in return, when he came here, I took him out to some of my locals, and I've been messing around with lots of different builds for Dex Dorogoramon, the black SOC cards. And I mixed up the build a little bit this week. There's a lot of different ways to build that deck. Like you can go like a Dorumon base, which is like the old like BT9 Dorumon from, the Alphamon days, which we tried to wipe from memory because of how toxic that card was. And the other way is to actually build it using Lugumon cards. And the Lugumon cards are interesting because they actually synergize with the deck pretty well, but the lower end is kind of strange because you don't have enough cards to fill out like the 12 level 3s. Right. So I tried that out, and my build wasn't great. Like I got a lot of brick hands. Like my friend like recollected after the games, he's like, "Man, like you cannot find level 4 or level 3 to save your life." And like, yeah, and so I lost all 3 of my games. I fought Blue Flare / Ancient Garurumon. So Ancient Garurumon right now is one of the hot decks in the game because it can bounce cards bounce your security to your hand whenever you have to draw a card, or it puts a card in either player's hand. And the rest of the deck is filled out with like Blue Flare stuff, which can freeze your board, and it's kind of like a trap deck where if you play more than 2 Digimon at a time, you just get like stunned, and then they can keep making attacks. So they combine the power of like the hybrids and Ancient Garurumon, who's already pretty quick with Blue Flare, and it's dumb fast. So I lost that game because I couldn't find my pieces quickly enough. My second game was against what was it? I can't even remember. The game was so quick. Yeah, I don't even remember. I just remember not being able to find level 3 for most of the games. So I hard play a level 4 for 5 cost, the Dorgamon, and I just gave too much memory to work with, and I died. And then the last game was against Gallantmon, a deck that I actually like myself. And the guy was running Gallantmon, like the new BT17 one. So end of turn, with a tamer on the board, you can just like play a Guillamon, and they can just evolve for free to a level 6 from the trash. So they put the level 4 and level 5 under sources from trash, and they can just play level 6 from their hand. And that new Gallantmon gains 3000 DP and blocker, so he becomes 14k if he doesn't destroy anything. And then he has Blitz because of the Takuto Tamer, so he can immediately attack if the Digimon doesn't have like summoning sickness or whatever. And if he can't destroy something else whenever he attacks, he gains 3000 more for the turn, so it becomes a 17,000 DP Digimon for 0 memory. So and he can attack. And I just could not getting past that, and the fact that Dorogoromon kind of mills cards into the trash pretty quickly itself, not from the deck, but from the hand. So you kind of play into the Gallantmon Crimson mode Ace, where they hey, every 10 cards in your trash is another security that I'm just gonna discard. And so not being able to find a level 3, level 4 very quickly meant that I just got GG. So I took it back, and this week I'm kind of like retooling the deck to see what I can do to make it a little bit smoother for finding pieces. What's going on, Tamers? What you just listened to was the first 15 minutes of an interview I did with the fine folks over at DigiGuard United for the DigiPod podcast. If you like this clip, then I recommend you check out the full video over on their channel, where we talk about everything from my beginnings in the Digimon card game, how I ended up in Japan, what it's like playing the game here, and even some of my personal thoughts on the game and its future. We had a ton of fun talking about these things and more, and I'm sure you'll have just as much fun listening to the over hour and a half interview. I put the link to their full video in the upper right hand side of this video here, as well as in the description below for easy access. And while you're over there, if you enjoy the interview, don't forget to subscribe to their channel as well. Anyways folks, I'm gonna get out of here. Hope you enjoy it. Take care.